What this is saying then is that just as you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body of yours, that doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it. Equally, you don't know how the universe shines the stars, constellates the constellation, and galactifies the galaxies. You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, it is good to be back. Jesus. For the past few days, oh my god, it's been like almost a week or something. Jeez. I have not been able to stream, and it was actually like really annoying. I wasn't home, and when I was home, I had, situations stopping me, and it was just really annoying, and I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with it. But I said that as soon as I could, I was going to be back, and I was going to stream for y'all, and so here I am. Like I said, I wanted to stream, and whenever I got the chance, I took it. So one of my friends, she's streaming, and so I took this opportunity, and I was like, I should stream. I should go ahead and do that. So here we are, and I've been waiting to do some stuff in SDS, because it's an update, and I've just been waiting to do it. I've been keeping up with the daily stuff just so I can get the gems, but I haven't used the tickets or done any draws, because I want to do that with y'all. So let's get into it. Oh, excuse me. Also, please excuse my whiteness. I whenever I go for a walk, I usually go for a walk before this time because I eat dinner before. After I eat dinner, I go for a walk, and so usually I get sweaty, so I change out of my sweaty shirt. So I'm in my tank top. So please excuse my whiteness. But I guess, as y'all can see, I've become super skinny. Y'all can actually see my collarbone and everything now. Back then, you wouldn't be able to. Even though I didn't have a camera, you wouldn't have been able to. But, doesn't matter. So, I didn't do, I didn't do the story. I didn't do the weekly tasks yet because I figured that's something that I can do on here while we're doing stuff. I've been doing the event boss, both of them, because I didn't want to miss out on the quests rewards. So that's the one thing. I do want to do the draws. And then after that, after this, probably do some reacts. I do have some videos actually lined up that I want to react to. I saw them on my YouTube page, and I figure might as well. I mean, I've never seen them before, so. I still remember how to do this. Oh my god, I remember all that time ago where Terry and one other guy, two other guys, they had to help me do this because I did not know how to do bird. I didn't know how to do it. And it was really annoying. But I've got it now. I've memorized it now. Sorry for my stream being a little laggy. Well, it was laggy. It's because I was recording it at the same time. But then I just I realized it's like I can just download the VOD and then upload it to YouTube after. So I figured that's easier than recording it at the same time. Man, I don't really have anything other than just I'm happy to be back. I was really annoyed at the fact that I couldn't stream, even though it's like people aren't waiting on me or anything. It's just more of like a habit thing now, like a hobby habit thing that I don't want to stop doing. That's what it's become to me. It's a hobby, and I know I can grow and become something more with it. So I don't want to stop doing it. And whenever I don't do it, it's really annoying. I know that I'm not gonna stream for days or like 5 days in a row or something crazy like that. Maybe 4, maybe 5 actually, if I really wanted to. But at most maybe 4, and even then I would have to really enjoy it. Like, I would have to really come up with plans and stuff for that. Oh, I'm on the last phase. Also, when y'all see me drinking out of my water, it's like I can't really show y'all. Oh wait, you can see it. The hole is really small, and there's a tiny little air hole. You can't see it. There's a tiny little air hole in which air is supposed to flow in while water's coming out. But it's like not big at all, so it makes it really annoying and really difficult. Like water flows a lot less than I'm sure what it's supposed to. Should I do? If I have time, I'll do the next floors. Right now, I'm gonna do everything else though. Yeah, see, I did dailies already, which it's because I thought that I wouldn't stream today. So I was gonna go. So I went ahead and did it. But, nah. And also, I don't think I actually showed this before, that I can do Demon King Battle, and that I've been doing it for a long time. Also, I am 100% going to go through these streams, and I'm going to clip every time I get flashbanged. Oh, the chat is off. Hold on. Right. I know, right? Interesting team. I chose this team because I saw one other YouTuber use this. Not this team. Yeah, no. I got Albedo for the taunt / counter, and Gother for the level up, Escanor for my heavy hitter. Well, Escanor and Meliodas for my DPS. Albedo is just the taunt and the counter, and then Gother is just support, I guess. Let's see. I'll do that. Yeah, sure. Oh god. Whenever I look at myself in OBS, I'm like flashbanging myself. Will, if you stun him with wild and used melee level 3 was, yeah, I know. I've been doing this team for a while now. It's because whenever I got it, I just like stuck with it. So, let's see. So let's do Albedo, this one. Oh wait, no. Albedo, Escanor, and then this one. I remember I did that last time, where I did the cards in the wrong order, and I was like, oh, I fucked myself over. So now wild. And then let's do that. Save that. And then Escanor. Ah, not exactly one shot. Yeah, no all creation, sadly. But I'm saving the Gother card for this next one. So what do I need? Because depending on what I need... Okay, so... Oh, okay, so... Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll do a counter, and then I'll use... Also, I can't see his health. Oh, because of the follow goal? You know what? Let's move that to right here, right under the tip goal. Should I do Gother or Melly? I'll do this. I'll do Gothers. Because it's 2 level 1s and a level 3. It's not a level 2. Also, I think I need to make the chat a little smaller. Let's do that. I think that looks better. One thing I really realized, and I feel like I've been kicking myself in the balls with, or because of, so, oh wait, I just realized I can't, because if I do this level 3, I won't be able to have level 1s. If you use 3 different race skills, he gets ranked up. I screwed myself over. Should I restart or should I just like go with it? Because I kind of want to just like reset it. But I'm not sure. That's annoying. But yeah, one thing I've been realizing is that like I don't go through... I have to be like my own everything. So I have to go back into my streams and everything and get clips and stuff for like TikTok and like Instagram and whatever. Like I have to be the one to do that. I don't really have anyone else to do that. Like sure, maybe viewers could do that, but I don't really get that many viewers. I'm gonna be so honest. Like I'm really humble about that. I think I should reset, honestly. Yeah. That's really annoying. Yeah, note to self. Don't do that again. Because that was terrible. Yeah, let's see if we can do one shot with Melly. When does his all creation proc again? When does it actually activate? Because oh, it's all creation like right now. When dark energy stacks 4 times. Dark energy is when he gets hit, right? Let me see. When the hero uses a skill on an enemy at max stacks, the target stances are removed and the hero gains 1 dark energy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to use both Escanors next time? Okay, so let's do this, and you. Get you out of the way. He removes 1 debuff on each ally, which is equal to 1. Okay, well I got both Escanor cards, so I'll save that one actually for the next one. Even though like he'll have immortality in the next run, I feel like I shouldn't waste it on this first run. Okay, now it's all creation. Okay, so let's do you, that, you. Oh, excuse me. Escanor. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I thought that was gonna be the one shot. It didn't even proc the full. That's why. It's because I'm really... I'm really stupid. Okay, so I'll do this. Albedo counter. And Escanor ult. Because I feel like the Escanor ult isn't really gonna be... It's gonna be meh, you know? Yeah. Albedo, come on. Counter. There you go. That's why you got Albedo counter. Because she does crazy damage. Okay, so level 1, a 1, and a 3. Okay, so let's get rid of... You... You and you. I got a lot of counter cards. I don't need that many counter cards. I do have Kizuna. I don't think I have her leveled up though. I can check, but I don't think I do. I have a lot of characters that I don't have leveled up. Okay, so 1, 1, 3. I'll put the 3-star counter. Okay, so now he's stunned. So let's do you, and yeah. Get the Tower of God MC, the one with the crystal? I'm not sure, actually. I think I do. I'll check, but I don't think I do. Tower of God. I feel like I wasn't here for, or I was here, but I didn't pull on that, banner when it was out. I don't think I did. I might have, but I don't remember. Okay, so level 2. Crap. I don't have a level 3. Yeah, I'll put the counter. I got people messaging me. I need to turn off my ringtone, my bad. Recommend moving the cam up to the left and putting chat in top of it. Really, you think this should go like up here? And then chat should go like right here? Oh, to see the cards? But then you couldn't see like the boss's health. So maybe like, oh, bottom left, okay. Oh, right here. And then chat right here, just above me. You think that's good? Let's see, hold on. Yeah, you think that's good? Okay. Okay, so characteristics. Oh, okay, I gotta do this because I haven't done. Oh wait, I did one earlier, but I still haven't finished it. This is one of the ones. Also, yes, another interesting team. Almost 10 mil, Boxy C, congrats to me, right? I do have Baldur. I do not have him leveled up though, but I should. The one thing, um, one thing is that, so I'm not a whale. I'm not a person that is, what am I thinking? I don't spend money on this game. I used to, um, like I used to, not me, but, someone else, bought the, like, Hawk Pass for me, and that's like, yeah, I'm not pay to win. Someone else bought the Hawk Pass for me, and, I don't do that anymore, because I feel like there is no point in doing that. I feel like there was no point in doing it, other than just extra materials, but it's a game, so I would rather grind my way through. Me personally. That's how I've always been with any game. Because, like, I finally realized, like, the value of money. I know. No damage. It's really bad. Really bad team. Look at me. I'm at the bottom. Oh, God. Deanne. Escanor. Dragon again. It's really bad. Really bad team. Really bad team. Listen, I don't ever, like, study. Oh my God, Bog. What are you doing in here? You've never watched me. What are you doing in here? Aren't you supposed to be streaming tonight? Or wait, do you? Oh wait, no you don't. You don't stream on Tuesdays. You said you were going to stream Wednesday. I'm surprised you actually came in. People be messaging me. My bad. I need to put my phone face down so it doesn't bother me. So how did stream go last night, by the way? Because I left before... I left before you finished. I did see that you said that everything went well, so good on you, actually. And as you can see, I'm completely different. Ooh. Yeah. We're gonna show you that guy at the top is using Baldur as a counter. Oh, I'm sure all these people are using way better teams than me. I can definitely assure you of that, son. Okay, but like, yeah, here's Baldur. See, I only got him recently. That's why he's terrible. Yeah, ads. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, I changed it. I changed the ads so I can get more revenue. Sorry. It's set to every... I guess it's set to every 30 minutes. But, still. Solo leveling? What about it? Archangel, Ragnarok. I have, the main guy. I don't think I have anyone else from solo leveling. Also, these are literally all the collab units that I have. I don't have any more besides the, like, god characters. It's one of the best teams for it. Oh, a solo leveling team? It was the same ad over and over again. Oh god, I hate when it does that. I hate that. I remember it showed me like a no Beru. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. I apologize. I don't want to join the military. Was it like for the Marines? Yeah, the Marines do be trying. But yeah, like I said, I only got Balder recently. That's why he's level 1. And I just happened to have a Max Awakening token, so I figured why not. But I guess I should get him up, shouldn't I? Like, I guess. All defense? Really? All defense gear? Why? Oh, well, I mean, that makes sense. But not HP? Not HP defense? Just all defense? I feel like you lose out. Damage equals defense? What even is his thing? Because I've never actually looked at his thing. Who are applicable allies? Unknown races. Oh, no. Okay. Increases the hero's basic stats by 5 each time the hero inflicts damage on an enemy up to 30%. In addition, the hero's defense-related stats increase by 10 for each applicable ally starting in battle. If the hero is assuming a stance, allies' defense-related stats increase by 30 each time the hero's stance is removed. The hero recovers HP equal to 30%. Balder's really strong. Hi, by the way, Fun G. Balder's really strong. I know he's really strong. It's just that I've never gotten him up. Might as well. I wanted to save pendants, but. Okay, so I need one more UR pendant. Want to hear the team for Balder? Actually, yeah, give it to me. I don't mind. Dude, I keep getting like muscle spasms in my right shoulder. Okay, let's get one more UR pendant, and then let's go back to Balder. Balder, Freyr, Nanashi, and Haken also? Really? That's the team? Nanashi I get for defense. Freyr, I'm not sure. You would have to explain it because like I don't ever do research for whenever these things come out. I never do research. I watch a YouTuber and they're like, okay, this is a good team, and I'm like, okay, I'll just copy it. Haken also gives 50% defense. Just gonna... Yep. Nanashi also gives defense? Yeah. I figured that one. So all defense gear? Really? Oh, I figured it would... Okay, so... I don't have any already. You're up. You... Actually, should I use tickets? I'm going to use tickets, actually. Bypasses it. I play him in an unknown. Going second team. You need to raise or lower your seat. I used to get that a lot. Also, your pronunciation of Norse names is sad. Balder? Okay, listen. I'm not Norwegian, so give me a break, okay? I need to raise or lower my seat. That's it? Like, when I get muscle spasms like right here, I've been getting that like for years, like all my life. He is for hell, since you were always going second. I was calling him bald. Well, nah, he's not going bald. Yeah, I'll use tickets. Why not? Because I have freaking 50 of them, so I might as well. I might need to go to the doctor. You think that's a problem? Because honestly, it's never been a problem for me. It's just been like a one-time thing every once in a while. But I will go to the doctor about it anyways. You know, I'll ask. Sure. Could be something bad. Yeah, I guess so. Let's get all his equipment going. Oh. I didn't do... Yeah, there we go. I might have to do a limited time dungeon for anvils. I might have to. Because I'm not sure how my anvils are looking. Hey, Pog, thank you for the sub. That's my first sub since being back. I'm gonna have to change the thing that pops up in the sound. I need to change that to make it better. Do you think 3,500 anvils will get me to where I need to be? If I'm lucky, it will. Okay, I didn't use that many, but here is where you get... Should I go for attack? Should I just go for like basic stats on all the pieces? Or should I go for something else? Like crit damage, crit chance? Because I would just go for basic, me personally. But I'm not sure if that's good for Balder. I mean, I don't see why not. Oh man, this is gonna take up like all of my anvils. Thank God I got some limited time tokens saved up. I got like 5 or 6 of them. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Defense. Let's get that up. Ninashi I do have up from the... And I think I have Freyr up as well. I don't have Hakan also up though. That's the only other character that I'll need to work on. And then I guess we could try it. We could try the team. What do you think about the new demon? What, like the boss or crit damage? For, I think that, really crit damage. Like the new demon as in, what am I thinking? The new demon Zeldris? I have not pulled him yet. I haven't pulled him at all. Because he always crits? Really? Okay. Okay, I'll re-roll. I might have to do some... I'm definitely gonna have to go to my limited time dungeon and do it. Oh my god. Look how much HP. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the limited time dungeon and get some anvils. BRB. Okay. I can't remember if I can skip these or not. I don't think I can. Ah, I can't. That's really annoying. Okay. So this is gonna be... this is gonna be a while. Cause it's gonna be like an hour of just this. And that's really annoying. I could do we could do a react while this is going on. If y'all want. We can do a little bit of react. I think he's not so good right now. I hope the new assault melee make him better. I haven't seen anyone try him out, so I'm not sure how the new demon Zeldris actually is. I feel like he could be better. You know what I mean? Like, I always have the expectation of new characters either being super broken or not really that good and they need to be worked on. Like, they need other characters to make them good. That's what my feeling is. Anyways. He's not bad, but so he's not bad, but he has no good demons that are good for his team. What's his, like, passive? Is it like something weird? I could look it up real quick. 7 Deadly Sins. Get out of here. Let's see. Demon King. I forget where I actually look for characters. Oh wait, no, this is it right now. Okay, hold on. Let me move this to my other screen. On the first look, it's OP. On the first look, increases all stats of demon allies by 4% and decreases their damage by 10% for each one participating in battle. Okay, so up to, let's see, for... God, I hate the new generation of characters. Their passives are so long. They're so long. Okay. Applies pitch black shield on allies at the start of the battle if all allies participating in battle are demons. Pitch Black Shield grants a barrier equal to 700% of the target's initial defense. Decreases final damage taken from all target attacks by 50%. Okay. Applies Hand of Oppression on enemies with a lower initial defense than the hero at the start of the battle. All stats of the hero increase by 8% for each Hand of Oppression applied to enemies. Okay. Hand of Oppression, all stats minus 10%, damage dealt minus 50% when using a skill on a demon. Applies Pitch Black Shield on demon allies when the hero uses an erosion skill. I mean, it could... Okay, it can definitely be... This guy can definitely be comboed with some other demon characters. If Pitch Black Shield is removed due to a skill used during the enemy's turn, the enemy who used the skill takes the reflect damage equal to 100% of the Pitch Black Shield's initial barrier value. So if they take away the shield, it pretty much does a counter. And it takes 100% of the initial barrier. So 700%? Okay. So, yeah, you're right. On first look, it does look OP. Removes one buff from all enemies and applies Pitch Black Curse for 2 turns. That's his talent, sorry. Pitch Black Curse applies corrosion on the hero, which inflicts damage equal to 10% of remaining HP for 2 turns when taking damage from an enemy skill or when the hero uses a skill. I mean, yeah, you're right. It does look OP. And he's a dark unit, so he does more damage in general. He just needs good demons to go with. So yeah, that makes sense. I guess Assault Melee would be the other good demon. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure who would be a good run with the new demon Zell. The problem is when the barrier is down, he gets one shot most of the time. Oh, does he not have like good stats? Where are his... Can I see his stats? Let me see. Wild? Whoa, okay, what a name. Wildfish Player, aka Grazon. What a name. Thank you for the follow, my guy. And welcome. Don't mind me, I'm reading the new Demon King Zeldris info because I haven't actually seen anything. Hey Fungi, thank you for the follow as well. You know, it's always nice to have I feel like it's always good to have followers, to have supporters. I couldn't say it correctly. I feel like I should have been Platinum 5 a long time ago. I'm Gold 3 right now. Yeah, oh my god, dude. Whenever I took a break from 7 Deadly Sins, I went all the way back down to bronze in PvP. In normal PvP, the ungeared for gems, I went all the way back down. So I had to make my way all the way back to champion. And it was rough. It was rough to say the least. I'll tell you that for free. There's no stats. They don't give any stats for the Demon King So bronze and silver are all bots. Oh yeah, yep, all bots. You might find like one other person, maybe, and that's if you're like lucky. And you're most of the time you're not lucky at all. But no, this doesn't give any stats. I could look at their live stream real quick. Nope, that's the trailer. Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. Whenever I get out of this, I'll go look at maybe someone else's Demon King. Maybe you know what? Screw it. I'll look it up. I'll look it up on YouTube. My current team is Melieli. Oh, the duo characters. Mael, Demon King, the other Demon King, and Kusak. Really, that is a interesting team. I'll tell you that for free. 7 or no, SDS, Grand Cross. I said Grand Cruise. Grand Cross, Demon King. That is an interesting team, I'll tell you that much. It's weird.
What's going on, guys?
Hold on, let me put on. Wow, okay, hold on. Let me move this to over here. Shrink it.
Boy, Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we are here with the Demon King Oppressor Demon King Showcase here, guys. So I did my summons already on the banner. You guys will see it. It's going to be a collab summoning video that I do.
Okay. So, let me see him with it max. See if he shows him max. No, it's just all PvP. Damn it. Let me see. The website. Should I go to the? Let me see. No, characters. Characters. Demon King, or what's his name? Is it just Zeldris? No. What is the new character's name? You are dark. Okay, fine. SSR. Demon. Oh, he's not on here? What do you mean not on here? Weird. Okay. Okay. Never mind, I guess. We're just gonna go back to this. That's so weird. Okay. I was gonna check the stats on him, but ads, yeah, my bad, ads. I turned up the ads so I can get more revenue because I don't really ever get that many viewers. My other primary team is Melieli, regular Mael, Ludociel, in Margaret's Body, and Sariel. 8 total ads? 8? Dude. That's crazy. 8 total ads is diabolical. It's crazy, but it's money. Okay? Get an ad blocker then. Okay? I do not care. I don't care, dude. Get an ad blocker. Anyways, so your team is pretty much a goddess team. Melieli, Mael, Margaret, Sariel. We still got 7 more of this before we can do Balder. Or we could do I could do this off stream, like Anvil stuff off stream, and we could just do normal, and like we could just do everything else and do reacts, because otherwise it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a while. I've been gambling on my diamonds, trying to get the Oppressor Demon King. How is it? Have you gotten anything good? I haven't done my summons yet. I was waiting to stream to do it. I say let's finish this one, and then we'll just go back to the normal one, and then off stream I'll do anvil farming. Unfortunately not. Yeah. Well, it's gonna take a minute for this, so how about we do some reacts while that's going on. Okay, we'll do this short one. We'll do a short one. Okay. Okay. The disturbing history of the KKK. This is a short one, and I wanted to do this one. I don't know why, but I just saw it and I figured this is a good video to do reacts to. I saw it on my page because I like to watch some informational videos, and this is, this was one of them, and I figured this was not on my expectations. Well, do you want to just watch anvil farming? Because it's either anvil farming or it's this. And honestly, I feel like this is the only other piece of entertainment that we're probably going to get right now. Because anvil farming isn't exactly awesome to watch.
There are few groups as infamous, disturbing, and recognizable as the subject of today's video. As today, we will cover the founding of the KKK, the areas in which they operated, and how they have dwindled.
Man, when you think about that, when you picture the KKK, do you picture this? Because I don't exactly picture this. I pretty much picture like maybe a dozen white dudes dressed like this and burning a cross. I don't picture like hundreds here. But I mean, I'm sure it probably looks like this like somewhere in Alabama or like Tennessee or something.
It is perhaps helpful to start with the founding of the KKK. In 1865, the Confederate States had been defeated in the American Civil War. One of, if not the main cause of the Civil War, was as to the status of black people and the push to abolish slavery. Many who fought for the South owned enslaved people, or they were fearful that abolition would mean a war of retribution with...
I've never actually looked this up, but do you think that, so all these people, like everyone on the Confederate side, had slaves? Do you think that they made their slaves fight with them? Or do you think not, because they would lose money? Because they would definitely be losing money. But if they made their slaves work for them, or like go to war with them, I feel like their chances would probably have been higher or something.
by black Americans
Because it's just like more numbers.
against the former slaveholders. This fear continued for returning Confederate veterans. Many banded together in fraternal or vigilante groups, some with more disturbing activities. In the post-war South, it was not uncommon for bands of vagabonds or freedmen to roam, stealing to make a living in the war-torn region. One of these fraternal groups was formed by a group of former Confederate officers in Pulaski, Tennessee. They derived their name from the ancient Greek kaiklos, meaning circle or cycle in terms of a sociological period. This word would become Ku Klux, and the group a clan.
Whoa. Whoa. What is going on with his hood? Do you see that? What is going on with his hood? It's like phasing through his face. Am I crazy? It looks like it's like half on, but like half off at the same time. It's weird. And they look like they look like they're scarecrows trying to cosplay as a ghost. That's so weird. You know what? I should have changed it to just chatting right now. I should have changed my setting real quick. I keep forgetting to do that every time I do this. I keep forgetting to do that.
They gave themselves such titles as Cyclops or Wizard, and dressed in robes.
That's another thing. The Cyclops, Wizard, whatever. I wonder who came up with that. Like, who started doing that? Because, like, for being a very, very unpopular thing, especially now, they got some dope-ass, like, like, ranks. Like, Grand Master, they got the Grand Wizard, or whatever. Like, who came up with that? That's insane. They definitely had like an inflated ego, because they definitely wanted to seem like more powerful than they actually were.
It started as a harmless secret society, then grew in number through fraternal bonds, to eventually start groups in other southern states. Members of the clan would often go on nighttime rides with their horses to terrify black Americans and...
Wow. He looks like he's from the circus. Am I crazy? That's what he looks like. He looks like if like one of those like circus balls was like a person.
and freed men. They would go to the often uneducated former slaves and present themselves as ghosts of former Confederate soldiers and terrorize them at night. There was at first no uniform.
Wow. This definitely looks like straight out of like an old horror children's book, like made to scare them. This looks like it's directly out of that.
Or distinctive white robe and hood that is now associated with the clan. During the early years, members would wear all manner of elaborate clothing, including funnel hats, long gowns with red pants and white stripes. The first official leader of the KKK would be a former Confederate general named Nathan Bedford Forrest, and he became known as the Grand Wizard, though he was by no means the only Confederate general in their ranks. During this time, attempts were made at what was termed the Reconstruction. After the years of turmoil of the war and the upheaval of the Emancipation Proclamation, much work needed to be done. Reconstruction sought to address the inequality experienced by black people in the South, encouraging them to engage in the political process. However, groups such as the KKK opposed attempts at Reconstruction. The Klan believed that Reconstruction was an attempt to hand political control of the South to carpetbaggers, Southerners who opposed the Confederacy, and blacks. The term carpetbaggers was used to describe Northern Republicans suspected of moving south after the Civil War with the intention of exploiting Southerners. The notion that something must be done to stop Reconstruction saw the Klan turn into a political vehicle. In April of 1867, one of the founding members of the Klan, Frank McCord, attended the Tennessee State Conservative Convention in Nashville. It is believed that he sold the Klan's vision to other prominent conservatives, which is how the Klan attracted General Forrest to become the first Grand Wizard. The Klan was organized in military fashion, but without a centralized leadership. It absorbed other vigilante groups and had affiliations with others, swelling its ranks. Local clans had free rein to reach the aims of stopping Reconstruction, however they so wished. Southern Democrats feared the growing support for Northern and Republican politicians, who black Americans and freedmen favored over the former slave-holding elite. Again, this fear only fueled support for the Klan. Membership.
Oh my god, is that a real photo? Dude, look at that. That's crazy. This guy looks like he's wearing a trash bag. Am I crazy? Well, it was probably like a century ago, maybe longer. It was like a century and a half ago or something whenever this started. So he could very well be wearing a trash bag. And I guess that's just how the mask actually looked. Cause look, it's got like dark marks on it. I guess to like make himself look more like a monster, I guess. Not sure.
Transcended social or class status. Farm labourers, lawyers, bankers, tradesmen, and all members of the elite joined. While many groups rose to infamy to stop Reconstruction, the KKK was the most violent. The sorts of violence employed often started with a warning letter to the target. This would be to make a person or family flee a given area, lest they face the Klan. If this letter was ignored, the Klan would turn up in person, usually at night, and fully...
Whoa, okay. This guy looks like a mythical creature. He looks like an ancient like gnome. Look at that mustache, look at that beard. He's got a heart on his thing, and it's all one piece, by the way. There's no cutoff. His eyebrows are crazy. His eyes are insane as well. His horse has a disguise on. It's wow. He looks like a story character.
Robed. Often the victim would be beaten and whipped. Murder was often a tool of last resort, but was by no means uncommon. For those who betrayed the secrecy of the Klan, or if a black person was accused of assaulting a white woman, murder was immediately employed. The exact scale of the violence...
The White League, the Union as it was. This is a white man's government. The lost cause. Worse than slavery. What? Like... black people? I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent exactly. This guy, dude, there is like so much happening in this. A schoolhouse. So they're saying that they would destroy a school for this. Look, it's the alphabet. It's the alphabet book. There's a person lynched on a tree. Just hanging there. And I think like the branch is like going through him, I think. The kid is dead. The mom and the dad are they're there, but they're like about to die pretty much. Wow.
and intimidation.
Also, it's missing a K. Just saying.
It is hard to know, but it is thought that at least 2,000 people were murdered by the Klan during the Reconstruction period. Those who set up schools for African Americans, or those who engaged in the political...
Wow, okay. These guys definitely look like scarecrows. Like, they look more... this looks more menacing than the normal ones.
Process were targeted. The violence of the Klan allowed Southern Democrats to succeed in elections, as those who sought to represent the freedmen were beaten and driven out. The Klan also sought to crush any attempts of black economic empowerment. All of this violence was not used solely against black people.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. That's kind of how it is now, except it's kind of just like moved up in society. Like it's got different names and shit, and it's pretty much just run off of money. Because like they use it to rig elections and stuff. Like they make it to where they can like kind of like buy out the people or something. Like they can buy out the people, or they hire people to like assassinate them or something. Like they rig it in different ways, and they make it seem like it's, I don't know, an accident, I guess, like framed.
But white people as well. Any white merchant who purchased cotton from black farmers, or white teachers looking to educate freed men, were also threatened, beaten, and killed. But the key goal of the Klan was to return black Americans to a place of servitude. In 1870 and 1871, Congress passed the Enforcement Acts, otherwise known as the Ku Klux Klan Act.
I realized I looked at OBS and I looked at my mic. So earlier my power went out earlier in the day, and my microphone. This is the microphone that I use. It's got a switch on the bottom for the gain. Because my power went off, it like reset it, so the gain wasn't on, sadly.
This was the first piece of American legislation.
So sorry if that sounded really bad.
That held individuals and states punishable under federal law for hate crimes or for stopping people from engaging in the political process because of race. Federal troops were deployed to the South by President Ulysses S. Grant to arrest members of the KKK. Hundreds of Klan members were imprisoned, with habeas corpus suspended in part.
I wonder where they got the idea for their outfits, because they look like jesters. Right? They don't exactly look scary.
Of Southern Carolina, the hotbed of Klan activity. This largely brought to an end the widespread Klan activity, but not for their brand of intimidation and violence, which continued with other groups, and plenty of people still romanticized their actions. The KKK would rise for the second time, coinciding with the release of the film Birth of a Nation in the year 19...
Oh my god! I remember, okay, so there's a movie called Black Klansman, and they showed, like, part of this movie. They showed sections of this movie because there was a Klan meeting, and they were watching the movie. They were watching this movie. And I remember watching it, I remember watching that scene in, like, parts of the movie that they would show, and I was like, oh my god, like that's crazy. Like the wives and all the husbands, like all the Klan members, they were cheering. It's like, yeah, get that, N-word, like kill them, they don't deserve to live. Like that's crazy. It's crazy to think about that there are actually people out there that like see people of darker color and they're just like, they should die. Like, why? They did nothing to you. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you think darker skin is like that bad of a thing? Like, why is it such a bad thing? I never understood that. Like racist mentality. I never understood that. Like, I'm I have preferences in other aspects of my life of being like, I'm not sexually or romantically attracted to black people, or really, like, not a lot of dark-skinned people, and that's not because I don't like black people. That's just because like I've never felt romantic attraction or sexual attraction to anyone of a darker color, and I don't know why. That might be something that I need to talk to someone about, maybe explain that. But to me, that's always just been a preference. Like, I've always loved pale skin. Like, to me, pale skin always looks like so soft and nice. And that's just me. But other people, they just look at like dark. They take like one look at dark skin and they think that that person should die. And I never understood that. I never understood that for black people, Indian people, Mexicans. I've never understood that for um, maybe like literally any other race, like Asian people. Like and Asian people are also like some of the most racist as well. But like it's such a strange thing that how racism works.
15. A man by the name of William J. Simmons sought to revive the Klan, who himself held...
This guy looks familiar. Am I crazy? He looks like there was an actor that looked like this guy. I mean, there's a lot of actors that look like this guy, but um God, I can't say exactly who because like I don't know the name, but I can like picture him in my head, and it's like annoying me now. But he looks like an actor,
membership in dozens of other groups.
or an actor looks like this guy
Inspired by the movie,
because this guy came first.
he and 34 others met at Stone Mountain, Georgia on Thanksgiving night. They set a cross ablaze and declared the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan reborn. The symbol of the burning cross would become one of the more potent symbols of hate. Not only was this part of the Klan's rituals, but it was also used as a form of intimidation. Much of the iconography of the Second Klan came not from the first, but from the film Birth of a Nation, including the burning cross. Their ideology expanded upon the racism of the first. They were anti-Catholic.
Yes, see, look at that. Look at all these people. And they're and like women, children as well. So all the men are in the Klan, and they just like roped in their wives and their kids with it, with like no regards to like how they might feel about it.
Catholic, anti-Semitic, and anti-immigrant, in addition to being anti-African American.
So these guys are anti-Catholic, so they're Christians, but they burn a cross. I never understood why they burn a cross. That I never understood. Like, I'm sure there's definitely something. I can look that up real quick. Why do the KKK burn crosses? Whoa, okay, whoa, bright. Get out of here. The image of the burning cross is one of the most potent hate symbols in the United States, popularized as a terror image by the KKK since the early 1900s. Cross burnings, called cross-lightings, to make it seem as if they're not destroying a Christian cross, have long been used as a traditional symbol by Klan groups, used both in Klan rituals as well as in attempts to intimidate and terrorize victims of Klan groups so widely associated with racial intimidation, has this symbol become the most criminal cross-burning incidents. Do not actually have a connection to the Ku Klux Klan group. The symbol of the burning cross has also transcended the borders of the United States, as tattoo images of Klansmen standing in front of burning crosses are not uncommon among European and other white. But like that doesn't explain why. Used as used in both clan rituals as well as in attempts to intimidate and terrorize victims. But like, why? God, dude, I'm so white, and my monitor is super bright too. But like, why? Like, why burn a cross? I never understood that. Why burn a cross? There's like no reason behind it. They just started doing it. I don't know. Maybe because like most Africans were um, Christians or Catholics. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this because my white skin is reflecting every single pixel of white.
These groups were painted as un-American, and that only the clan's values could hold back the supposed threat to the white American way of life. The clan sought to push Protestant values, nationalism, and white supremacy. The infamous white pointed hood and robes were adopted during this time. Against the backdrop of global recession, with fears of communists arriving on American shores from Eastern Europe, and with existing prejudice for many minorities in the United States, the new clan sought to garner wide support. At its peak in 1923, the clan boasted a membership of 4 to 6 million across 45 states. Governors and senators were elected with the backing and help of the clan, with Senator Hugo Black from Alabama being a member.
Yeah, like, what was the most recent one? The like actual like most recent leader, like Duke Dennis or some bullshit, whatever his name was. It was something like that. And he like was like gonna run for president. He was like, I think he is or was a senator or a congressman or something. Like he was up there, and he was head of the KKK, or is still. I'm not sure.
Membership quickly grew, though it tended to be more middle class, small business owners, and their families who were members of the second clan. The use of violence was deemed acceptable to achieve the clan's aims. From the flogging of Mexican immigrants to harassing sex workers to the lynching of African Americans, the crimes of the clan were numerous. Some of the more horrific acts included the abduction and mutilation of an African American man named Alex Johnson. Alex was accused of having sex with a white woman, and for this he was beaten and branded with the letters KKK on his forehead and dumped at a riverbed. This riverbed became the staging ground for the punishments levelled against the enemies of the clan. Often, journalists would be invited to the floggings and beatings so they could spread the message to others. Alongside these acts of violence were clan-sponsored picnics, concerts, and parades. They professed to push family values and charity, so long as it was in line with their bigoted worldview. On the 8th of August 1925, some 30,000 Klansmen marched through the capital, Washington, D.C. The day after, tens of thousands watched an 80-foot cross burn near the Arlington Cemetery. The end of the second Klan came from several factors, notably the abduction, murder, and SA of Madge Oberholzer by leading Grand Dragon of Indiana, David Stevenson. The trials brought to light not only the criminal element, but the hypocrisy of the leaders of the clan. Rampant embezzlement of funds only exacerbated the matters, but chiefly the fears that the clan sought to push of white replacement and loss of power did not materialize. Immigration controls limited the number of Eastern Europeans, and there was no social unrest with the movement of African Americans. White Protestants retained their place in society, and the need for the clan to defend that status faded. However, the third era of the KKK would soon come. The third era began in the 1950s. Attempts were made by African Americans to end segregation and discriminatory practices, but this was met with resistance by smaller clan groups. The third period was arguably one of the most violent periods for the clan. The 1950s.
That makes sense, honestly. Like the third era being the most violent. They had more technology. They had a lot more ways of killing people. Bombs, guns, Molotov, like burnt, like gasoline. They could burn someone to death. They could gas someone to death. They could do a lot. They could do a lot.
1994 Supreme Court decision of Brown versus the Board of Education was the first step in removing segregation, ruling it unconstitutional. The Klan was recharted, at first with the goal of preventing African Americans from entering formerly white-only schools. When African Americans staged sit-ins,
It's a heater. That's a heater, or that's like an old ass heater, furnace, chimney thing, just in the middle of the classroom.
at segregated restaurants, so too did the Klan's activity increase. By the 1960s, the Klan had fragmented into 20 or so chapters without strong leadership. One of the more disturbing crimes committed by the Klan was the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing. On Sunday, the 15th of September 1963, members of the KKK planted a timer bomb at a church in Birmingham, Alabama. The city was noted for being one of the more segregated places in the country. Many black homes and institutions had already been bombed.
In the movie that I said earlier, the Black Klansman, they tried to do this. Or like, I can't remember in what city it took place, because it was based off a real story, but I forgot what it was. One of the wives of a member, they had gotten C4 because they were retired military and retired cops or whatever, so they had like access. And like some were active military and active police and whatever. And so they had access to weapons, ammunition, explosives. They had access to so many things. And they had gotten a thing of C4, like a pound of C4. And they had planned to bomb, put it in this woman's mailbox, because this woman, I can't remember if it was a woman. I think it was. They were like part of like the Black Power movement back then, like the equal rights movement. They were like one of the most important people in that time. And so they were going to bomb the house. They tried to put it in the mailbox, but then they couldn't, because it didn't fit. So like, this was part of the movie. I'm not sure if this like actually happened, obviously. I mean, I'm sure it did, but like not in the way that it showed in the movie. But so it didn't fit in the mailbox, so the woman was freaking out. And the cop, he had figured out already, so he went to the house and he pulled up while the white woman was there. And she was like, "Oh shit." Like, as he pulled up, saw him get out. And so she started running away, and he caught up to her. He was a cop. Like, he's a cop. And he had caught up to her and tackled her. And what had happened was that, in like a last-ditch effort, the woman had planted the C4 under the girl's car. And so the husbands, they didn't know. So their plan was that like the woman goes and puts the bomb, and the husbands drive by with the detonator and blow it up. So whenever they drove by, they didn't know that the bomb was on the car, and the car was right next to them. So whenever they did it, it blew up both of the cars, or like it blew up one of the cars, and the other car got flipped. The one with the guys in it, with the husbands, it got flipped, and so the husbands got killed as well. And that was crazy. Like they tried to bomb a house, so instead they bombed a car and ended up killing themselves. Except for the wife. The wife was alive. She got arrested.
Civil rights activists had waged a long campaign for equality, with the church on 16th Street being a rally point for protests and activity. For that reason, the church was targeted and a bundle of 19 sticks of dynamite was planted. Just after 10:20 a.m., the bomb exploded, killing 4 young girls. The girls were Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Carol Robertson, all aged 14, and Carol Denise McClare, aged 11. One of the girls was only able to be identified through her clothing, and another had been decapitated by the explosion. Those responsible were identified as 4 known Klans members. However, it would not be until 1977 that any prosecutions were brought, which at this point one of the Klan members had already died. As the civil rights movement continued to gain ground, the KKK
Oh god, this was when they got color cameras. Oh god, so this footage is creepy as hell.
To fade. By 1970, they had a national...
Because this really happened. This legit just happened. Like, this legit happened. And it's so weird to think about. It's so weird to think about that they have, like, actual footage of this stuff happening.
Membership of just 5,000, though the violence did not end. On the 3rd of November 1979, members of the Klan and neo-Nazis killed a number of communist protesters at the Greensboro massacre. The communists had organized a rally named Death to the Klan, and because of this, they were...
Well, at least the communists knew that... At least they were at least relatively good people, because they were against the KKK. So, good on them. That's a W for communists.
Fired upon by the Klan. 5 people were killed, and 12 were injured in the shootout. Today...
Oh, it was a shootout. It wasn't a bombing.
The Klan is a fringe organization, and well recognized as a hate group. Their influence is nothing compared to what it has previously enjoyed. Today, the Klan also includes Muslims and homosexuals as targets. The KKK will remain one of the more well-known hate groups for its striking imagery and disturbing use of violence to oppose equality and to prevent progress. They
Ooh. You see that? Oh god, horrifying history of acid attacks. Yikes.
should be properly understood.
Okay. Okay, well, WVid. I'm getting out of that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save this one for... Okay, we're done. Okay, I think I just wanted to do a late night stream. Tomorrow tomorrow I'll stream again. Because I don't have any plans. Nothing should be stopping me. Hopefully. I'll do the anvil farming off stream. And then I'll get Baldur. I'll get Baldur up, and we'll do the team. We'll try the team. So it's Baldur, Nanashi, Hawken Oslo, and Freyr. Okay. Hawken Oslo, green Hawken Oslo. I don't even know if I have green Hawken Oslo. I think I do. Yeah, I believe I do. Ow. I don't really want to end it, but kind of have to because I'm gonna go to bed. So hopefully, in the near future, I'll have better internet, a better camera. I like my microphone how it is now. I mean, I think it sounds fine. New keyboard, new everything, honestly. I mean, even my microphone, but maybe not. I mean, my microphone's pretty fine. So, all right. Well, I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.
This couldn't happen again. This is that once in a lifetime. This is the thrill divine.